Groovy English podcast.
Hey Groovers! Welcome back to Groovy English, where we help you speak real, natural English that actually sounds human. I'm Chloe.
And I'm Aiden. Whether you're studying in uni, working your first job, or just trying to binge English dramas without subtitles, we've got you.
Today's episode is something everyone asks us. Why is listening to English so hard?
Yes! You study grammar, you learn vocabulary, and then suddenly someone talks to you, and your brain is like, wait, what?
Been there. It's not your fault. And today, we'll explain why it's hard, share 6 tips that actually work, and even do a little role play to show you what we mean.
At the end, Emma will break down key vocab so you can use them right away. And don't forget, you can download the full vocab and phrases PDF in the description.
All right, let's dive in.
Okay, let's start with a quick story. Last week, I watched this TikTok where a guy walks into Starbucks in New York, and the barista's like, "What can you getcha?" And the poor tourist is just frozen.
Right? He probably knows the words what, can, you, and get. But when you smush them together like that, it's like listening to soup.
That's one of the big problems. Native speakers connect words, drop syllables, use contractions, and they talk fast.
And different accents make it even harder. A British person might say, "Can I get a bottle of water?" But it sounds like, "Can I get a bahawa?"
You might have learned textbook English in school, but real-life English? Totally different game.
So don't beat yourself up if you struggle. It's not your English. It's just how different spoken English is from the stuff in your textbook.
We have some tips for you to speak English more confidently. Tip number 1. Don't panic if you miss a word. You don't need to understand 100% to get the message.
Imagine your friend says, "Hey, I'm gonna grab some ramen. Wanna come?" Even if you miss the word gonna, you can guess the meaning.
Focus on the gist, not every detail. Your brain is smarter than you think.
Try this. Watch a short video, like 1 minute long. Play it with no subtitles. Can you get the general idea?
You don't need every word. You just need the gist, the basic meaning.
English is full of shortcuts like gonna, wanna, and lemme. They sound fast, but don't stress. Native speakers don't pronounce every word clearly either.
When you try to catch every single word, your brain gets overwhelmed. That leads to frustration and burnout. But if you let go of that pressure, you actually understand more because you're focusing on meaning, not perfection.
That's right. So instead of translating every word, ask yourself, what's the main idea here?
Keep practicing this skill, and soon your brain will catch patterns automatically, even when people speak quickly. And remember, understanding the message is more important than understanding every word.
Next tip, choose content you actually enjoy. Drama, YouTube, whatever. Just don't torture yourself with boring business videos if you love cooking shows.
I started watching English food vlogs with English audio, no subtitles. I'd pause, guess the meaning, then turn on and check the subtitles. It helps so much.
Same. I watched English dramas with English subtitles. The second time I watched, I turned the subs off and guessed the meaning from their expressions.
Bonus idea? Try listening with English subtitles, then re-watch with no subs. That's like level 2.
Or slow it down to 0.75 speed first. You're training your brain like a muscle.
You're also building your listening stamina. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
You know why this works so well? Real content shows how people actually talk. Jokes, slang, emotion, everything. It's way more helpful than only using textbooks.
Yeah, and if you're enjoying what you watch, you'll keep coming back. That's the secret. You're learning without feeling like you're studying.
Want a challenge? Try this. Day 1, watch with subtitles. Day 2, watch again without them. Day 3, watch a new video, no subs from the start.
You'll start noticing that words and phrases stick. That's your brain training itself, like a muscle getting stronger.
And the best part? You stop needing subtitles. One day you'll realize, wait, I just understood that whole thing.
That's when you know you're making real progress. Let's role-play a conversation and show you how connected speech works.
Okay, I'll say it slowly first. What do you want to eat for dinner?
Now normal speed. What do you want to eat for dinner?
That's 5 words reduced into one mashed-up question. Wadaya is what do you? Wanna is want to.
Learners often freeze when they hear this, but with practice, you'll start to recognize it.
So take short phrases and practice saying them quickly. Your ears will catch them more easily when you've said them yourself.
You can even repeat after us. Ready? What do you want to eat? What you doing later? Give me a sec.
These show up all the time in casual English. Another weird but powerful tip, talk to yourself out loud in English. Time for bed. Sounds silly, but it makes your brain think in English.
And when you listen to a podcast or video, try shadowing. Repeat what the speaker says in real time. It'll feel awkward at first, but it helps with speed, rhythm, and pronunciation.
Want to try it? Repeat after me. I don't really know. Do you want to come with me?
You're training your mouth and ears at the same time. Next tip, dive into different accents. English isn't just one accent. A Singaporean speaks differently from an American, a Brit, or someone from India.
So here's the tip. Train your ear to hear variety.
Watch travel vlogs from the Philippines, interviews with Hollywood stars in English, or listen to TED Talks from different speakers.
I used to get confused by Australian English. No sounds like noi. But after watching enough Aussie TikToks, it started to click.
The more accents you hear, the less scary they become.
And when you hear a new accent, don't worry. It's all part of learning to break it down into more manageable pieces. Final tip. It's okay if you don't get it the first time, or the second, or the 10th.
Progress isn't a straight line. Sometimes you listen to a podcast and feel smart. Other times, it's gibberish. That's normal.
Celebrate the small wins. You understood one more sentence than yesterday? Amazing.
Learning a language is like learning a song. First it's noise, then rhythm, then lyrics, then meaning. But real talk, some days, it feels like you're going backward. You'll be like, wait, I understood more last week. But that's part of it. That dip? Totally normal. It means your brain is rewiring.
Yeah, learning a language is messy, like painting. The first layer is chaos. Then it starts to take shape. Eventually, it makes sense. but you have to go through the mess.
And please don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at a different pace. You're not behind. You're on your path.
Even native speakers mess up their own language. We forget words, say weird stuff, trip over grammar, so give yourself permission to be imperfect.
You're not trying to be perfect. You're trying to be brave. And that's way more powerful.
All right, now it's time for our vocab breakdown with Emma.
Thanks, Chloe. Hey, friends. It's Emma here. I'm so glad you joined us today. Let's take a moment to break down some key words and phrases from this episode. These can really help you sound more natural and confident in English. Connected speech. Meaning, when native speakers join words together in casual conversation. Example, what ya doin' is connected speech. Gist. Meaning, the general meaning or idea. Example, even if I didn't understand every word, I got the gist of the video. Shadowing. Meaning, a speaking practice where you repeat what you hear in real time. Example, I shadowed a TED Talk to improve my fluency. Narrate. Meaning, to talk out loud about what you're doing. Example, I narrate my day in English while cooking. Accent. Meaning, a way of speaking from a specific place or culture. Example, she speaks with a Malaysian accent. Break it down. Meaning, to make something simpler by dividing it into small parts. Example, I break down movie scenes to study how people talk.
You're doing something really brave, showing up day after day, even when it's messy or confusing. That's what progress looks like. Not perfection, just showing up with courage.
Seriously, every time you listen, guess, mess up, and try again, you're building something. You're growing, even if it doesn't feel like it today. Growth doesn't always look exciting. It's often quiet and steady.
And it's okay to feel stuck sometimes. It's okay to feel like you're moving in circles. But trust us, every minute you spend listening, every time you try to speak, it matters.
If this episode helped you, send it to your bestie who's also learning English. Let's build this learning community together.
Your English is shining brighter by the minute. Hit that next video to keep leveling up your skills. Or dive into our other episodes for more secrets to talk like a pro. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to join the Groovy English crew.